for this opening face-off. The Nighthawks will start with the puck as they win the opening face-off here. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace.
The Icebreakers are off to about as perfect a start that you could ask for.
Anytime you're on the road in that pregame, right before you step on the ice, you're talking about dictating the pace, sending a message, and getting off to a hot start. You can't get off to a better one than that.
Scores! It's in the back of the net!
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Icebreakers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. The Nighthawks win the draw. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And that doesn't go well. Absolutely levels them.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
And that's intercepted by Martoni. At center ice now, he grabs the puck, puts it on net, and he gets in front of that.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net. Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
The Icebreakers win the draw on their own end. Right on the doorstep. Picked up along the boards by Lewis. Poked away in the defensive end. The Icebreakers control the puck against the wall. The Nighthawks have it in the offensive zone. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wagner. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. 2-0 is where we sit. Off the draw, they take possession. Puck grab by Lewis. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Pass right back. They've got numbers. Here's a feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. To the front. And there's the save. And he comes up big again.
Lehman is aggressive and at the top of his crease makes an outstanding save from the slot.
The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. The Icebreakers have it now. Sends it ahead to a back. Drills them. Shot. Denies them.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Finds some space in the corner. The Nighthawks take over on possession. He says, let's get physical on that play. Sends one up to Ovechkin. Quick shot. Takes that one right in the logo.
This is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Chang's won the draw and they're on the attack. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Bank pass off the boards. Burns carries the puck in his own zone. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Martoni. The Icebreakers gain possession. Makes a move in front. Oh, glove save and a beauty.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Icebreakers lead this one 2-0. Jordan's won the faceoff. Pass it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. And lowers the boomer with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it. Chang's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Odd man rush. Moves it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Icebreakers already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. Chang's won the draw at center. Sends a pass over. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, no! Luck as it goes off the outside of the post.
The Icebreakers playing a game of keep away in the off.
Scores! Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
Yeah, it certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they got to get closer than within two if they want to find a way back in this game.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Nighthawks are down a pair. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Looking to make something happen along the ball. Oh! Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck
off the outside of the post and stays out. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number two. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Nighthawks are trailing in this game simply because they haven't had the puck. They've been chasing it. They haven't found their legs. Listen, you have to play aggressive. You have to attack if you want to win the game.
Lehman's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Icebreakers lead here in the second period as they have been the more active team offensively. Offensive zone face-off and he wins the draw. And that goes off a player. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Lots of time left in this period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. The Nighthawks have it now. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Oh, off the inside of the post.
The Nighthawks are trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wire one off the post as they try and claw their way back in.
Puck scooped up by Lewis. Huge steal at his own end. Feeds the puck up to Martoni. Good hit on the play. Feeds it to Burns. Dished on over to Chang. Big time head that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. And you can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Caught! Too many bodies in the way. They've got numbers here. Oh, the pass. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Moves aside. That's a solid hit. Moved him ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Takes a shot, and that one's denied. That goes off the inside of the iron, and we play on. Handles the pass. Off a stick, and they can't connect. The Icebreakers pull it along the wing. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Man advantage unit is set.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
And the puck clears the zone. From the point, they take control of it. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Here's the pass. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Ovechkin's been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space. And when he's going to the net, sticks on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
The Nighthawks win the face-off. He grabs the puck here at the point. Sends it down low. Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you gotta have a strong push if you want to be able to go post to post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Jordan's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. And they win the draw here in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Ovechkin. The Icebreakers will play it against the boards. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck undermanned. They get it out of the defensive end. The Icebreakers have it behind the cage. And he takes the feed. The Icebreakers fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
The Nighthawks have been handed 2 for interference.
When you're the culprit and you're going to the box for the second time in one period, you recognize that you've also compromised your team here. It's a team sport, and man, they're not happy right now.
The Icebreakers send their man advantage unit out once more.
James, I think this is a critical moment in the game. You've had multiple opportunities on the power play. You haven't been able to convert. Now you get another one. The coach is going to have to consider deploying different personnel if they don't get it done.
Jordan's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Nighthawks win the draw here in their own end. They move the puck out of harm's way. Drives to the sweet spot. There's a stick save, and that went off the shaft. Oh, turns it aside once again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. The Nighthawks get a hold of it. Moves it to Baumgartner. And that shot dies in traffic. Feeds the puck over to Cheese. Feeds it over. A score! Right with the man advantage. And they make it click. The Icebreakers are firing on all cylinders tonight. Look at the scoreboard now, and there's no end in sight. We're only here late in the second.
Well, I mean, it's been a wave of energy, just shift after shift, and no matter who goes out there, they find a way to cash in, get it done, maintain possession. This is a team that, you said it, they're firing on all cylinders, James. This is going to be an absolute blowout.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Icebreakers just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Cheese has got it in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. Ovechkin's got it to the side. And he slides it quickly to Burns. Big time stop there. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Well, it's great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
The Icebreakers are on cruise control here late in the second. Simply look at the scoreboard, the shot count. It is all one-sided. And he takes the dish, puts it towards the net. That's wide of the net. Slides it over to Jordan. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Comes up with the stop.
Layman's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Takes a shot. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Wagner.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails this one out.
And makes the save.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Icebreakers have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 now. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Icebreakers have been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a comfortable lead. Now it's about protecting it. You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good spots to protect defensively.
Martoni's going off for interference.
Well, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Let's get the call. The Nighthawks are off to the box. Interference the call.
As he makes his way to the penalty box yet again, James, you can see that he's on a first-name basis with the officials in this one.
What an opportunity for the power play here. They've got lots of time to work this 5-on-3.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it.
Good clearing attempt to breathe. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Cheese has been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. And now it's grabbed by Chang.
Ovechkin's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. He's got a step. Here's a chance in front. Martoni's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain shorthanded. Jordan's side still shorthanded here as they slide in for the faceoff. Chang's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop!
With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really... Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
Ovechkin's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
The Icebreakers start with the puck in their own end. And the puck leaves the zone. The Icebreakers will kill off a few extra seconds now. Blows them up on that hit. Makes another stop. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a chance! Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Chang's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Icebreakers are across the line and into the offensive end. Denies the shooter on that play. And it's a quick pass to Jordan. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Puck picked up by Lewis. Trying to get it down the ice. There's the whistle, icing the call. The Icebreakers offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. And they win the draw on their own end.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
With the stop. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Quick pass to Martoni. And that's deflected. Taken by Martoni. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. All alone! And look at that penalty coming up.
This is a penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear and was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
Here's his chance, one-on-one with the goalie. Makes the stop under pressure. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Icebreakers lead at 4-1. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Lewis has it in the defensive end. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the Hattie.
The Icebreakers continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's in all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-based over and over again.
Takes the pass. Playing the body. Delayed penalty looming. And down he goes as the puck goes free.
The Icebreakers' top line is coming onto the ice. They've been so effective. Their chemistry is unbelievable. They have a ton of motion, and they're real tough to defend.
The Nighthawks will have to kill off 2 minutes here, charging the call.
And that's another penalty for him. You can see the frustration by everyone on his team here. Coach is not impressed.
Hammers a shot and stops that big bomb. The Nighthawks will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Slides it quickly to Ovechkin. Here's a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And a nice save there as play continues. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Through center along the wing. And there we go. Icing is the call. Chang's ready for the draw on this man advantage. The Nighthawks will go to work here in the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Oh, it's another consecutive save! Oh, that sounded like a car crash against the wall.
I like that there's no quit, and they keep their feet moving, and that hit is executed. But when you're down a bunch of goals late in the third and you know it's over, that's frustration.
Fires it! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Lehman! Martoni's moving the puck through his own zone. Chang's got it into offensive territory. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Great stretch pass as he connects. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Nighthawks don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
Now, the penalty has been called, James, and it's not really going to factor in the outcome. This game is already over.
Play is back underway here. Here's the blast. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Penalty coming up here. The Icebreakers are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
I don't think the PKers are going to be blocking any shots on this one, James. I know I wouldn't be. Just look at the score of this game. It's over.
Turned aside with the glove by Wagner. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Goes right to the crease. Scores! And I guess they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses. And, man, do they take advantage.
The Icebreakers with a 4-on-3 power play, and they've got plenty of time to go to work. Play back underway. Oh, and a nice little move. Slides by the check. Quick pass across to Burns. Lets it go. Oh, that changed directions, and he still got in front of it. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Off the face-off here, back underway. Oh, nice little move around him. Shot! Scores! There it is on the power play!
Their power play has been really efficient tonight, James, and they're really gaining momentum off of it. And often when you're drawing this many penalties, teams start to play different against you.
Puck is dropped it back underway, and he shimmies around him with the puck. Cutting to the front of the net. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Icebreakers are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Puck is dropped. Quick shot. And this one comes to an end. Well, it's a glorious debut in the EASHL as they come away victors in their maiden voyage.
Well, it's a great feeling, and when you come out of the gate and you get your first win, you put in a ton of preparation for that moment, and to be able to execute it certainly feels great.